first thing we will be doing is going to the fuel station or petrol station and getting some juice, because that's one thing you will have to do a lot with this car. I actually got this in April, I think. Yeah, that's when I bought the car. I just instantly fell in love with it. It's such a nice thing to drive, and of course the looks are astonishing. Not only being designed by a famous designer, it was also assembled by Pininfarina, of course, very well famous from a lot of Italian designs. I've had the car for 6 months now, or something like that, with 0 issues. Yeah, 0 issues, I say. Yeah, just only the regular maintenance. But just listen. It sounds so lovely. This car has the V6 engine. The purists say it's not really an Alfa engine, of course. It's true. Alfa only did the upper parts of the engine. It was bought from General Motors and actually made by Holden, I think in Australia. I think the factory was in Australia, so a rather strange cooperation there. This thing is super annoying to pump fuel into. Oh god. Just click, 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 click. Takes ages to get it full. Lovely. Even though it's a cliche, when you first start this car up in the morning, it really does feel like a living thing, like it has soul. Yeah, everyone says that about their Italian cars, but never mind. So will I. Now it's starting to rain. But anyway, yeah. Once they warm up, it's just still not perfect, because the gearbox is the one bad thing about this car. It really isn't that good, the manual one. It's a bit clunky and slow to operate. Not the sort of thing you would expect in a sports car. But just love the look of the car. I already feel sad that I have to put the car into winter storage soon. Because here in Finland, of course, in a few months we will have snow on the ground, and I really don't want to drive this thing in the snow. Even though it would be loads of fun with the 4-wheel drive, but nah. When I bought this car, I actually drove it for a week before I bought it, because I wanted to make sure it was perfect. So it was worth being the first Alfa Romeo I would buy for myself, because I always had a thing for Alfas, mainly because of Top Gear. Yeah, for them saying you are not a true petrol head before you have an Alfa Romeo. So when this was offered to me, I drove it for a week, and then I just thought to myself, yeah, I have to buy that car. It's so nice. It instantly got a place in my heart. And then it started to terrorize me, as every Alfa does. I only had it for a week, when in the cold starts, the engine started to make this rattling sound. I just thought, well, yeah, maybe it's normal, yeah, because these engines are notorious for having timing chain problems. But this car only had the timing chain replacement done 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So I thought to myself, no, it can't be. There can't be any problems with that. So a month went on. I started to have also some other issues from the chassis. It started to clunk. Something started to clunk. I had no idea what it was, but I knew it was coming from the front, but that's not a big problem, so just carried on. Then the engine started misfiring. That's when I got a bit worried. I thought, oh, for sure this is the timing chain problem I have. But still, I was thinking to myself, it has been done 2 years ago. It's not possible to have the same problem again so fast. Then one day it was nice, the weather was nice, and I thought to myself, yeah, I will go and have some coffee and do a little drive with the car. I went to the coffee place, had my coffee, started the car, and just this weird sound came from the engine right away. It was like, oh no, I'm not gonna try and imitate that, but the sound, clearly it was something metal, something made from metal that was causing it. Well, long story short, after 2 months basically, well, not maybe a month and a half, I got the car back. It was the timing chain. The chain tensioner had broken on the bottom end of the engine, because it has three chains in it. So that was cheap. They have to remove the whole engine from the car to be able to do that. At least that's what they said. Some people can do it apparently without removing the engine, but anyway. So they removed the engine, changed the timing chain, and I just hope I would have to do it again in 2 years. So, well, that's done now. Anyway, just last week we also sorted out the chassis problem. There was just one arm that was, the rubber bushing was a bit broken, so we changed that. That wasn't expensive at all. Also, my engine misfire, I managed to finally diagnose it after like 3 months of troubles. I was driving and I got the engine warning light come on, so after that I had the codes in the car's memory, trouble codes, so I apparently have cylinder number 6 misfire. So I have ordered a new coil pack and some spark plugs, so let's hope that solves the problem. More like let's pray. But yeah, they weren't too expensive either. Yeah, now we are almost at one of my favorite roads, my very own green hell. I just love, if sometimes I'm in a bad mood or something, I just come here and do a little drive and all is forgotten. It's just such a perfect road. The coil packs and spark plugs should be here this week. I'm sorry, next week. Maybe I'll do a video about that. Let's see how it goes. It's lovely how you can feel the heaviness of the car, but not in a bad way. It feels planted to the road. Still, it can manage corners quite well. It's not, of course, it's not like a Lotus or anything like that, but I just really like how it goes into the corners on smaller streets. It feels solid. That's a word that's good at describing the way this car feels on roads. One thing I could manage without is the fuel consumption. Normally, I don't really care what cars, how much they use, how much they consume fuel, but this is really quite a lot. 13 liters by 100 kilometers in a car this small seems really ridiculous, considering it only has like 260 horsepower or something like that. Yeah, the weather's nice. I can see the sun. Almost. I love the way this car rides. It's nice and firm, but not overly firm. Not like German firm. I really don't like German ride qualities in a car. Oh man, I will never sell this car. I hope. Yay, the sun is out. Woo. Alright, let's go from here. Give it to me. Oh yeah. Now I can give it the beans. Lovely. I just love the interior of this thing. Oh, here's proof that I wasn't lying about the consumption. That's crazy. Maybe my favorite part is with the leather seats is this instrument cluster in the middle of the dashboard. And of course, everything needs to be written in Italian, because that's cool. That's cool, man. Yeah, and also it's aluminium, so yeah, lovely feel to it. The seats are lovely with stitching in them, and also both sides are electric. Wow, that's amazing. It's such a nice place to be, although the seats could be better, but at least they look good. That's the most important part, I think, in an Italian car. Also, I have the sunroof option in it. Well, not a sunroof, actually, more like a panoramic roof, because it doesn't open in any way. There's only the curtain that closes. Hi there! Oh, it is just such a lovely piece of design. Just look at that gorgeous Italian body. Giorgiaro all the way. How could you not fall in love with that? Seriously. Lovely. Also, if you have kids, maybe better make sure they don't have any legs, because the legroom is quite small. Two, it sits rather comfortably. Just look at that gorgeous cockpit. Enough looking, let's go back and drive. Oh, great. I was just gonna do some drive-by videos, but it's raining again. Jeez. Not nice. Every time I got the camera out there on the ground, it started raining like out of someone's behind. Seriously, I did it like, I've been here for like half an hour. I did it like 10 times. And every time, oh no, it's raining again. You Mother Nature. I was thinking about doing this video yesterday. It was sunny the whole day. But no, I'm too tired. I will stay in my sofa and watch TV. No. I'll do it tomorrow. It will be a good weather then as well. Just my... I can't see anything. Seriously, clear up. Wow. If you were wondering what just happened, it was the first time I used my, you know, the front window defroster, and it started sounding like I was gonna launch a rocket into the moon. Right, that's powerful. But yeah, more car related videos coming up. I have a few great ideas. Let's hope we'll get some sunshine here as well, so you don't just have to stare at my face the whole time. Oh, fuck. Oh, the front end is so long. Every time I hit a big bump on the road, I'm afraid I will get rid of my entire front bumper. Out of my way, you peasant! The funny part is, I'm not even speeding. This is the legal speed limit I'm driving at the moment. But no one has the guts to drive it though. Almost no one. Oh god, I love this road. So nice. The car has around 260 horsepower, maybe at 266 or something. I don't remember, I'm not that good with numbers, but I think that's plenty enough. Even though the car weighs like 1,600 kilos, which is a lot. But it sticks so well to the corners. It's like glued to the road. Even though it's raining and the road surface is quite slippery at the moment, you still have a sense that there's no way you could just slid off the road and into a ditch. You're almost at the end here, but as I said, stay tuned. Subscribe to Car Peasants. If you have any questions about this car or the channel or me maybe, just put a comment below and I'll try to answer everyone. And subscribe to the channel. Hello all and welcome to Car Peasants.